Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video of my process of whitewashing a old fireplace mantle. This one's obviously stone, it's not brick, and it's a little different than what you're going to see on a lot of them. As far as the mortar joints go, it's got that raised mortar joint. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm sure there's a technical term for it. Somebody might tell me on the comments. So this is a whole house remodel we're working on, and above the fireplace is going to be some shiplap, and the owner wants the rock whitewashed, but she wants kind of a bleed through on it so it's not solid white. So my process is I took some brilliant white latex paint, just a good quality latex paint, any of them will do, and I mixed it half and half, half paint and half water. I went ahead and used some bottled water. We have a lot of chlorine in our water. It's city water, so sometimes that'll bleach out grout and stuff like that. So I just use bottled water, and I just happen to have a gallon of it handy. So what I'm doing is I got it in the jug here, just half and half, and mixed it up really well. I tape and kind of dab my brush off on a sponge. This is a grout sponge, just an old one. I shook all the sand out of it. I'll try to reuse them a little bit if I can. And I'm just going along and dabbing it with the brush, trying to get it in the cracks and creases. Down here, I brushed it on completely, and it didn't sponge off as well as I was hoping to. So I started in that inside, just because I wasn't sure how it was going to do. This is the first time I've done one of these. I've looked at a lot of videos online, and there's a couple methods using the half and half paint like this. There's another method I read about where they use drywall mud and they water it down. I didn't want to try that method because in my dealings with drywall mud, I know it kind of chalks off a little bit after it dries. So I thought maybe long term it might not hold up as well using drywall mud. So I decided just to use some latex paint, half and half. And I didn't start videoing when I first started doing it, obviously, because I wasn't sure how the process was going to work out. So it looks like it's working pretty good for me, for my application. So I kind of wanted to give you a rundown of the way I did it. That way it might work for you. So I'll continue on, and there will be a before and after picture on the channel, and I think it'll all turn out really nice. I got it taped off here, but you gotta be careful. Obviously, I got a little sloppy there. Above this is going to be some sort of mantle. We haven't decided yet what route we're going with that, but it'll probably be just like a 2-inch thick mantle. And then above the mantle is going to be the shiplap. So I'll do some more videos once I get it finished. And if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment or send me a message. I'll help you out any way I can. Hopefully it helps you with your project. You can kind of see where the sponging kind of evens it out. It gives you that not solid painted look. As I get further along with this and my sponge gets more and more saturated, you can see that you can actually do a lot of it with the sponge. It just seems like there's a lot getting in the sponge. And then I just kind of go back and kind of hit these edges where it's got these deep grooves in it, where I'm not able to get the sponge pushed all the way into. As it dries, it seems like it's kind of graying out because the rock is so dark. So we'll have to see how it actually looks once it's completely dry. I think it'll be fine. The wall color is a really light gray, almost a white. So hopefully this paint on here doesn't darken up to the point where it makes the wall look even lighter. As you can see, it's not complicated. And hopefully it lightens up a little bit. Well, I mean darkens up a little bit, and more of the rock kind of bleeds through once it dries. Alright, I finished it all up. And it's kind of hard to tell on the video. You may be able to. It's kind of graying up on me. It was a bright white paint. Of course, I watered it down 1:1 and then brushed it on and dabbed it off with a sponge and kind of grayed out white. So hopefully this helps you with a project you're thinking about doing. And if you got any questions, like I said, shoot me a message. I hope to have this video finished with how the wall's going to be finished out. Like I said, there's going to be a mantle above it, and there's going to be shiplap to go up to the ceiling, and there'll be a TV mounted over it.